There's one function that breaks our integration power rule, and that is the integral 1 over x dx. You cannot just simply use power rule on this, because if you were, then we would have to rewrite this as integral x to the minus 1 dx, and then if you were to apply power rule, so with power rule, this would be x minus 1 plus 1 over minus 1 plus 1 plus c, which is equivalent to x to the 0 over 0 plus c. And this is undefined. So we cannot use power rule for 1 over x. So what can we use? Let's go ahead and rewrite a new general formula for this specific instance. So we have integral of 1 over x dx, which is equivalent to x to the negative 1. This is equal to ln, so the natural log of x plus c. And that is it. That is all you need to know. So where this originates from, if you are curious, if you take the derivative of the natural log of x, you get 1 over x. And because the derivative and integration work backwards, that is where that formula comes from. So this is our general form. All right, let's go ahead and get into some examples. So we have integral 5 over x dx. We can pull the 5 out because it is a constant, so we'll have 5 integral 1 over x dx. So this ends up being 5 times ln of x plus c, which we can rewrite as 5 ln x plus c. And that is our final answer. Let's do one more problem. We have integral of 3 over 2x dx. We can take out a 3 halves as the constant, which will leave us 1 over x dx. And then same thing. Now we're going to write 3 over 2 times ln x plus c. And then this will just end up being 3 halves ln x plus c. Now, one thing I would like to note is if you have 3 halves multiplied by ln x plus c, why am I only distributing 3 halves to the ln x and not to c as well? Well, in reality, I am distributing it to both, but because c is an arbitrary constant, the c just kind of engulfs the 3 halves because it just means it can be any constant. So that is why I only write this as my answer. So whenever you see 1 over x, think natural log. Don't try to use the power rule, and this pattern becomes more useful later on when you start doing u substitution. And I already have a video for that made, so go ahead and check that out as well. But this is how you solve integration of 1 over x. See you next time.